Hello everybody, Stewart here, CEO and founder of Harvard Grace Capital with rule number 9 of our 10 rules for investing in commercial real estate. And this one is speed is key. When you do a commercial real estate contract, there will be all kinds of dates and times and clocks that start at certain times, and you must be mindful of these, or else you could lose your earnest money or more. So that's why you need to be organized. And before you sign that contract, and I realize there's a little bit of elation and joy when you got the contract, you got somebody to agree with you, and you send off that earnest money, and that's not the time to celebrate. That's the time to get to work. And frankly, the time to get to work is before you sign it, so you can set all these things up in motion. There will be a time clock for getting your inspection done. So you need to have that date already lined up before you sign and make sure that you can meet that. There's also a due diligence time clock, which may be the same as the inspection, but there's all kinds of other things. And there's time clocks for the seller, not just for the buyer, because they will have a clock usually, if they haven't already given you all the information, on the time it'll take you to review the leases. Now, that's a boring piece of work, but if you don't set aside the time to do that, or have somebody else who's going to do that for you and get that going, then once again you're going to be behind the 8 ball here. And let me tell you, you must review the leases. Rule number 8 was all about you must have a commercial real estate inspection done. You must. It's the same way with the leases. There's a lot of treasures and traps in those leases. Leases will tell you what they're obligated to do, but also tells you what you're obligated to do if you assume that lease. And so that's where all the value is. What you're truly buying is not a piece of real estate, but you're buying those leases. And you got to get onto this so that you can get out of it before the end of the inspection period if you find traps. You can either renegotiate, or you can or you find a trap and you get out, and so that you don't lose your earnest money and you can waste your time or pursue other opportunities. So speed is key. You must be ready, organized, and ready to go after the purchase of this property from the get-go and execute on that contract. Same thing with getting your financing in order. You can't wait. So you sign a contract, there's like 4 things you got to do all of a sudden. You need to talk to your bank, you need to talk to your investors, you need to get your inspector done, you need to be doing the due diligence on all the documents and the leases. So all of that needs to be happening all at the same time during that due diligence period. So speed is key. Get organized and get after it. Let me know what you think about this. We'd love to hear from you.